This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. Game 1 against the 76ers. Different team, same results. Let's analyze. Somewhere on vacation, the Atlanta Hawks players caught wind of this game, Quinn Snyder as well, and said, "Told you." And watching this game, okay, I was a little concerned about this 76ers matchup. Not because, well, let me rewind. I had a healthy respect for the 76ers, right? But I said going in, whether it's the Celtics 76 or the 76ers, it doesn't matter. And you see why? The Knicks have reached, and it seems, and I like what I'm seeing from this team. They've reached a level right now where it's scary. It's scary. It's to the point where remember how I told you in that Atlanta game after game 3, the Knicks just started with the belt. I wish I had a belt right now. You know when a belt snap with a belt? They said, let me fix my mic. They said, let's go. We're not messing with you. And there's a level we can reach. And it's scary right now. To the point where the Knicks were up 40 points at one point. You saw Paul George and company, they were laughing and smiling on the bench. And that shows you a lot, because a lot of people, they're saying, oh, well, series doesn't start. Game 2, they're going to throw the kitchen sink. They're going to try to throw everything but at the kitchen sink, but the Knicks against these Knicks, this Knicks team. I'm not concerned. Joel Embiid and company, there are some things that, that the 34 free throws that Philadelphia shot, that's a concern to the Knicks 17. But do y'all realize that the Knicks starters, they've got no answer? That's the scary part right now. Jalen Brunson, as soon as he sees the Philadelphia 76ers logo, he just gets activated. He could have dropped 50 on them, let's be frank. But he dropped 35 points, didn't even play in the fourth quarter. 12 for 18, 3 for 6 from 3. They got no answer for JB. And you've got this player. There's a player who's been catching a lot of shade from the Knicks faithful. Mikal Bridges. He was 7 for 10. I told you. What I saw in game 6, they've got no answer for the height and the size of the Knicks wings. Mikal Bridges, 17 points, 3 for 5 from 3. Josh Hart almost had a triple-double. If he had to play in that fourth quarter, don't doubt in my mind he would have got it, possibly. 8 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. OG Anunoby, playing like an all-star. Not officially one, but he's one in the Knicks fans' eyes. 18 points, 7 for 8, 2 for 2 from 3. And Karl Anthony Towns. Put some respect on his name. Cat, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. That man was heading towards triple-double territory also. Here's the deal, y'all. I respect the Boston Celtics and the 76ers. They are, and the Knicks, I mean, they were top of the class of the East, talent-wise on paper anyway. You've got Cleveland left, obviously, Detroit and all this stuff. Listen, man, there's levels to this. There are levels to this. And the players see it. You saw when the Atlanta Hawks, remember when Stephen A said after the Atlanta Hawks got tattooed by the Knicks in Game 6, I'm surprised Quinn Snyder has a job, is what he said. I'm like, there's something different going on, Stephen A. The Knicks are a problem right now. And dare I say it, I don't think there's anybody who can stop this Hurricane Knicks. And the Knicks have an attitude that they've taken. I like what I was hearing in the post game. They're not happy. They're like, they tried to, and Karl Anthony Towns, he said he's the self-proclaimed best shooting big man, and I got to give him credit for being one of the best when it's in front of the mic and speaking to the media. He is so media savvy, it's crazy. Karl Anthony Towns deserves a lot of credit for that. They try to stump him all the time. And it's almost like he's smirking like, that was smart. No. You know, and you see it with Jalen Brunson, but Karl Anthony Towns, it's different. They asked him in the post game. They said, hey, Cat, Joel Embiid came out and basically said to the Philadelphia 76er fans, we need you. And I don't know if Joel Embiid realizes this, but every time he speaks, New York fans listen. And after the game, the reporter basically said, because I think it was leading into the game or at some point in the game, I saw somewhere that they said the Knicks fans, the tickets for Philly, 51% of them were bought from New Yorkers and people from New Jersey. By the time the post game hit, it was at 56%. I'm here to tell you this. If the Philadelphia 76ers do not find a way to win Game 2 by hook or by crook, and hopefully Joel Embiid and company play this series clean, no foolishness, they're going home in 4. I'm telling you, this Knicks team right now is a storm that no one left in these playoffs wants to see. Nobody. Even OKC. But we're going to see. We're going to see. On va voir. But I'm telling you, man, there's levels. It reminded me, and I like to use my cartoons, from back in my childhood. It's the Voltron is forming, and it's scary right now. It's scary. And the Knicks right now, folks, the thing that's scary, if you look at it, back in the Thomas days, Tom Thibodeau, Brunson would bring the ball up, and Kelly Oubre would just, you're guarding Brunson, Indiana guarding Brunson, bringing the ball up, making him work. Now, with the movement, the constant movement of the offense, Brunson wide open threes, not necessarily having to bring the ball up every time. And now you've got Mikal Bridges activated. Again, Nick Nurse, he's a champion. I want to see the adjustments that are made. But remember Quinn Snyder. Remember what he said that last game. The Knicks right now it's pick your poison. You take this away. What do you take away? I'm asking you guys, what do you take away? The Knicks tattooed them by 30 points and still gave up 34 free throws to them. The Knicks can improve, y'all. The Knicks can improve, and it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. They beat them by 40, by the way. 39 points. So they've got 24 hours to figure it out. Or what is it? 42 hours, right? What is it? At the end of the day, no, they don't play. They play on Wednesday. So yeah, you've got a day to figure things out, right? Depending on who's counting here. But if you look at the Sixers, they almost look like I see what happened to Atlanta. I would love to see, by the way, Charles, Ernie, Chuck, and Kenny. I want to hear what they have to say about this Knicks team. All the haters. Because even Reggie Miller and everybody is seeing this. I'm telling you, barring injury, there is no team left that's going to stop this storm. The late Kobe Bryant said it years ago. The Knicks are not going to win a championship until, what do you say, 2020, the 2025 season? Or 2020, whatever. Still the same season, 2025 into 2026. Folks, and you know what was scary? When Nick Nurse went to his bench, I told you Tyler Kolek is going to be special. And this is what kind of concerns me if the new teams, Seattle and Vegas, come into the league. They're going to cherry pick. They're taking Kolek off this team. They're taking guys off this team. I don't know how many they can protect. I believe back in the day it was 8 or 10 players. I don't remember. But that's a guy I don't want to lose, man. This team is special. They're deep. And I got to give Mike Brown a lot of credit. Mike Brown was playing chess and not checkers. Mike Brown did something that was pretty dope. He's, first of all, implementing a new offense, and he gave credit to the Atlanta Hawks for making him make the adjustments. But he played Ariel Hakporti, something Tibbs would have never done. And I know Tibbs is not here anymore. No, it's important to bring up. This is why Mike Brown was signed and is here. He said, "Oh, Mitch is out, 3 fouls. Cat, Ariel, let's go. Let's go." I'm telling you, and if Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby have a problem at some point, you will see Mo Diawara. You will see Landry Shamet first, obviously. But folks, how are you feeling with what you're seeing with this Knicks team? It's not a game right now, y'all. It is not a game. This is a championship contender, and who's stopping them? That's what I want to know. Who's stopping them? But let me know in the comments, y'all. Let me know in the comments. Now it's that time. The Dallas Mavericks hire Masai Ujiri as their team president and alternate governor. I'd like to thank you for tuning in, folks. I'm on most social media platforms at SamIAnalyze. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.